joined by case manager Alan Dowson after this evening's 1-0 home defeat against Concord Rangers. Alan, disappointing way to end our home league campaign, but how did you rate the performance tonight?
I thought I had a go. Very good side, and probably a little bit better in most positions, I think, to be honest, a little bit. And they compete very well and they grind you down, to be honest, like, you know. But the only disappointment is that, like, we look as though we weren't going to score all night, to be honest. I thought that's how it looked, to be honest, because they're solid in the centre half's the best you'll get, like, you know. The lad King, he heads it and kicks it and gets stuck in. And but we'll concede from a needless corner, and we've had about 5 chances to clear but we didn't have many chances. Sorry, Tulse didn't have many saves to make, and their keeper had none. So it's one of them where, competing wise, and especially because we've played Tuesday, Thursday, Saturday, Monday, we've got Wednesday, we've had loads of games lately, so I knew it'd be tough tonight against a very good side, and I just didn't think we looked like scoring. But again, and the plan was to make it like that, to be honest, make it tight and put the 3 lads on to try to change it at the end. It didn't really, so that didn't really work. But Lewis and Pat were running on empties on Saturday, to tell you the truth, like, you know, and weird. It was as well, so it's just trying to mix it out. I'll try to do it on Wednesday, just to try to get a competitive side out, because at the minute it's just everybody's knackered, I suppose, in the club. I suppose of all these games lately, and the young lads are doing well again. Jack's a young kid playing. Obviously made a mistake for a first goal, but he's only a young boy. And you know, it's just disappointing to concede from a corner, because I think that's the third conceded corner at Moorgate we did. I think we conceded 2 against Korea through set plays or whatever, like, you know. So it's little things like that we've got to make sure we're better on, like, you know.
Our opponents, Sydney Concord, look set for the playoffs.
Yep.
How do you think they're going to get on?
Very well, because they've got a bit of fight about them. Got a good side down there, they've got some good name players, and people who, you know, have a size of them as well. A big strong side, like, you know, a big massive side, and they put it in good areas quickly. And I need complaints, because I've always thought a good side. They're just strong all round and grinding proper strength, you know. Like, you don't see many people winning 50-50s against them, like, you know, and they come strong at the end. But to be honest, we'd like to see what had a go. I've got any complaints with the effort in there, and I think some of the young lads will benefit from that, to be honest. And fair play, I hope we do well.
And keeping on the subject of the playoffs, obviously we're not going to be there, which is disappointing. But who would you like to go up, and which team getting out of this league is going to enhance our chances for next season, do you think?
I don't know, like, obviously Whitehawks are close, and you probably like to see a lure stuff, to be honest. Like, you want to go, you would like Gordon to go about Wheelston, because he's a good bloke and does things the right way, and he's been on the verge for a lot of years and been at a club a lot of years, so you like this thing. He's a good friend of mine as well. But on a personal point of view, if we're going to compete for the top 2 places next year, I would like to see about lure stuff, because that's a hell of a journey to keep doing and all that, you know. And plus, we always come back bigger and stronger, don't it, like, you know. So they're the 2 that I would personally like to go up there, and I think that'll help us. But again, that means Gordons and the Concords will come back next year, I'm sure they will, you know, and stuff like that. But that's the 2 I prefer for Aussie and Whitehawk, which I think the Raymond League will be pleased out of the league, and also lure stuff just for the journey only. Like, we got down to Leeson and leave at 1 o'clock on Wednesday, which after tonight is going to be very difficult. And then a couple of days later, Hastings. So listen, whoever, you know, but I wish them all the best anyway.
And we read in the programme this evening that Mark Hams and Kays are parting way at the end of the season. I'm obviously wishing them all the very best. How's that going to alter the dynamic of the dressing room for next season? I
agree. He's been sensational, hasn't he? Like, you know, and he just wants to. Listen, we still talk 9 times a day. It was the plan a little while ago, and I think he wants to maybe be number 1 somewhere, I think, and he wants to learn about the game more, and he's got academy which takes a hell of a lot of his time, academy, so you know, he's doing it every single day, and they've got games now, and he's been taking a few youth team games as well, so he's, you know, still best in mates, and there's nothing going on there, like, you know, and stuff like that. I don't think that, you know, he's been watching games for us the last couple of games now, you know, nowadays, he's watching games, and by a massive miss around the club, massive miss to everybody, but he wants to learn the game a bit more with the academy lads and all that, and see what else comes up and stuff like that. But he's fully enjoyed his time. We've had a great run together, and we've been successful and all that, you know, but he'll move on and do very, very well somewhere. Hopefully he's a number 1, I'm sure he will be, and I'm sure he'll be excellent at it, and I've moved on, you know, we'll all move on, but there's no like, we just had a chat where we both felt the same, like, you know, but you know, he's got loads of work done with the academy, and he's done an unbelievable job and all that to do that. And you kick on with that, and you know, and I've got to get somebody in to help me to do this. And you know, I'll be keeping in touch with him every day about the academy, and maybe trying to push players like young Jamil again. He's done okay tonight. He's up against a good player, to be fair, and hopefully we'll get some more youngsters pushed on, and there'll be nothing really changed, to be honest, like on that front. But of course, wish them all the best, because we've had some very good times down here, and all these things do come to end eventually, and for hopefully the right reasons, and it all was for the right reasons, and I'm sure he'll be excellent wherever he goes, you know.
I know you've said before that the London Senior Cup is perhaps a game for reserve teams, things like that. It'd be a nice way to sign off, wouldn't it? You and
I for supporters as well, like, you know, and stuff like that. I'm sure like I'm sure they can get the cup, and yeah, it'd be a nice thing winning something, you know. We've done well down here, we have. And you know, it'd be nice to finish off, and plus Bromley will bring a first team. We'll put the best out we possibly can. It's just the legs, that's all I'm concerned about, you know, like, you know, because I just noticed tonight on a couple that you know, it's unbelievable in there in a minute. But listen, some people probably be in the same boat, I imagine, and you know, after Saturday, I'm sure a lot of people want to play in the cup final. I am back court to win things, and I keep saying to players, like, you know, you see, you can have a big house, you can, a big car, or whatever, but it's the medals you had on the table what will judge how good you are as a player. If you haven't got any medals when you finish playing, you haven't done that well, to be honest, you know, or not good enough. If you've got a few medals, so any medal will count, and I've always learned that, like, you know, and stuff like that. It's whatever you win as a player. As a manager, I've won 2 different things with 2 different clubs, but you always want to strive to do. I'm not bothered with tens and playoff finals and all that. We don't count. Winning things is the only thing that matters. So hopefully on Tuesday night we'll be able to win something. But I think it'll be for the supporters who are back to it, to be honest, you know.
So thanks very much, as ever.
Okay, cheers. Cheers.